Hello guys, it's me, Daniel96, back here for another video, and today we'll be making our round 16 tips of the 2024 AFL season. So round 15 is complete and it was definitely a pretty interesting round. Only 6 games, but we definitely saw some interesting moments throughout each of these games. Starting off with the first one, and yeah, that was our first tip prone. We tipped Geelong, but Carlton just went way ahead. Looking down here, and Port are in massive. They're cooked. They're absolutely cooked. And Brisbane, they're gonna be in the 8, I reckon. They're gonna be there. Sydney got their Sydney derby win. They're unstoppable. And Melbourne, I mean, I don't know if that's a win or loss, but I guess you take it. And then finally, the last 2 games, Essendon, we expected them to get the job done, and Fremantle, who get the win, and Gold Coast still without an away win. So yeah, we managed to get 4 tips correct out of the 6, and yeah, it was an overall pretty good round. Just had to get through this one, and yeah, it wasn't bad. And you can see the predicted versus actual margins of each game, and yeah, just not much here to say. That's what we predicted. Some results were good, some were a bit closer, but yeah, round 15 is done, and yeah, let's head straight towards round 16. So here we are, round 16. We are back to the full teams. All 18 teams are playing. There's no more buys, and this is where the season starts to get interesting. And we'll see the teams lock in their final spots. And starting with this first game at the Gabba, Friday night game, it's between Brisbane and Melbourne playing at the Gabba, as I said. And this one will be, this will be interesting. I mean, starting off with Brisbane, I mean, great win on the road against Port Adelaide, and yeah, they start off really badly. Let's just say that, but all of a sudden they're back to their best and they are closing in. And as for Melbourne, they sit a spot higher, but overall they're just going on the decline. They did get a good win against North. It wasn't the best win, but I guess they got it done. They probably should have defended better, but yeah, now they face each other, and yeah, this one is going to be a cracking game. A lot of expectations on Melbourne considering their recent performances, and without Christian Pachaka, the job will be hard. And as for Brisbane, yeah, they are on the roll. I think they're going to get some more wins, and I think to get things started, this will be another win for them. They're at the Gabba. It's going to be hard to beat against them. So yeah, I think Brisbane will get the job done by 26 points, and I'm rating this game as 74. Now looking down at the Saturday games, and yeah, we have, wow, a lot of games. Starting with the first one, it's between North Melbourne and the Western Bulldogs at Marvel Stadium for one of the Saturday afternoon games. There's 2 of them. But yeah, this one seems to be more one-sided. I mean, Western Bulldogs, they sit 11th, but I think they should be much higher because they are, they're good. They getting their form back, and let me just say, if they make finals, they will be a big threat. And as for North, I mean, harsh on them again. They just can't get a win. I mean, they got that win against the Eagles, but they got unlucky against Collingwood and unlucky against Melbourne. I mean, yeah, not their best days, but yeah, they face against the Bulldogs here at Marvel. It'll be an interesting game. I mean, anything can happen. The Bulldogs had a bye last round, so they are refreshed, and yeah, I think this end of season run is going to be big for them. I mean, they just need to win the majority of the games. They can't afford to lose, and yeah, I think this will be more one-sided than the previous weeks for North. So yeah, to put it simply, this one's straightforward. I think the Bulldogs will get this job done by 37 points, and yeah, I'm rating this game as 72. Now looking at this next game, and yeah, this is at the same time as the other game, but this one seems to be a bit more interesting. Definitely, I would say, better to watch. And yeah, it's between Sydney and Fremantle playing at the SCG in what is going to be, I think, a pretty big game for both teams. I mean, the odds show that it's more one-sided, but I think, yeah, really, I think this might be a fairly close game. First of all, starting with Sydney, great win, great Sydney derby win. It's always a big game, and yeah, they got the job done again convincingly. And yeah, they're just going to be hard to stop. And as for Freo, they got a great win against the Suns. Got a bit closer, but yeah, they just held on. And yeah, it was just a win that we expected. Now, interesting, the last time, I think it was the last time these two met at the SCG, Fremantle won. So I don't think that will happen, but Fremantle do have some experience playing at the SCG. So yeah, that's why I say this game will be pretty interesting. In fact, I'm excited to watch because, yeah, really, Sydney, I mean, I expect them to win, but like if Fremantle just come out of the blocks and just pull off something here, then that will be absolutely crazy. But yeah, it's going to be hard to see, but I definitely think this will be a pretty exciting game. So for that, I think this one's an obvious tip, but this will be, yeah, a cracking game. So yeah, I'm predicting Sydney to get the win by 25 points. And I'm rating this game an 85. This should be, yeah, let's just see what happens. Now let's head to the Twilight game, and yeah, wow, there's a lot of build up to this one, and yeah, it's gonna get one way or the other, and I'm excited for this one. It's between the Gold Coast Suns and Collingwood, playing at People's First Stadium, and wow, yeah, this is gonna be really, really good. This is one of the matches of the round, and it hopefully does not disappoint. The odds are slightly more towards Collingwood, but yeah, it's looking like an even game. I mean, starting off with Gold Coast, they lost away once again, but they are undefeated at home, and well, their last win at home was against Essendon. So with that, I mean, I'm fairly confident that they could pull off something here against Collingwood. Collingwood had a bye last round, and then they just survived against North. Yeah, this sets the stage for a massive game. I'd say it's an important game for Collingwood because if they win, then they can close in towards that top 4 spot. They really need it if they want to get there, and this is a big opportunity here. And as for Gold Coast, if they win, well, they can come closer to the 8 and still have a chance at playing finals. So yeah, as for the tip, I think, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Collingwood are more likely to win this game, but I am going to tip an upset here. I don't know if it's an upset, but at the home fortress here for the Gold Coast, I am going to tip them to finally beat Collingwood after so long and get the job done by 4 points. And yeah, I'm rating this game a 90. Now for the next Saturday night game, and there's 2 Saturday night games, and yeah, this one's the first one that we're going to look at. It's between Adelaide and GWS, playing at the Adelaide Oval on the Saturday night game, and wow, yeah, another even game. Yeah, starting off with the Crows, they had a bye last round, so they didn't play last week, but yeah, they lost to the Swans before. They lost to the Tigers, and yeah, they haven't won in quite a while. And as for the Giants, I mean, they've been interesting. They win some, they lose some. I think they're more focused towards the end of the season where, well, things start to get real. And yeah, I don't know, they're interesting. They are a great side. So yeah, this game will definitely put them to the test. The last time they did meet, I'm pretty sure the Giants got the win at Adelaide Oval. So yeah, they are back playing there. They like to play there. They did win the semi-final there, so they know how to play there. And yeah, as for the Crows, I mean, they're not really now in contention of playing finals, so there's no big significance for them. But for the Giants, to keep themselves in the 8, they need to win this game. So yeah, to put it simply, I think the Crows will definitely put in a fight. They will have their crowd there, of course. But I think the Giants will get this one. This will be a really interesting tip. And yeah, it could go either way, but I am going to tip the Giants here to get the win by 17 points. And I'm rating this game an 86. Now looking at the last game of the Saturday, and I think this one is the match of the round. Almost 50-50 odds. Yeah, this will be huge. I mean, I reckon, yeah, this is going to be big for both these teams. Yes, it's between Geelong and Essendon playing at the G on the Saturday night game, and this has a lot of contention between both these teams. Let's start with Essendon here. I mean, yeah, great win against West Coast. They just had to get that win. I mean, they really had to. And now it's a big test for them. They face Geelong, who aren't easy. And really, if they get the win, then they do head closer towards finishing top 4. I mean, it's going to be hard for them, but if they can get this one, that will be massive. And as for Geelong, yeah, they have lost quite a couple games recently, and yeah, that loss against Carlton was not a good one. But they do sit 7th, so they are still in the 8th. But yeah, this will be interesting to see what happens from here. It can be quick to turn the season around, but yeah, this will be just one to watch. I mean, really, I can see this going either way. I can see Essendon just blowing it away, or Geelong getting it done in a close one. This one's just really interesting. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for this game. This one, yeah, this will be the best game of this round. I'm excited to watch this one, and yeah, really, whoever gets the win will move towards a more secure position on their ladder. So yeah, I think although most people think Essendon will get the win, I am actually going to tip Geelong. I think they can pull it off and get a win just to bring back their season towards where they need to be. And yeah, this will be a close one. This will be a really close one. I am predicting the margin to be 3 points. And yeah, I'm rating this game a 92. This will be a massive game. Now the Saturday day games are done. Now we head down towards the Sunday. And yeah, there's 3 more games. Let's start with the first one, and yeah, it's between St Kilda and Port Adelaide, playing at Marvel Stadium on the Sunday afternoon slot. And yeah, this one, wow, this is gonna be hard to tip. I mean, starting with St Kilda, their last game was 2 weeks ago, where they played Brisbane and lost by 20. And yeah, that was a good performance by them. That was really good. I think at home they're a bit different, so yeah, it's just a lot of question marks for them. And as for Port, I mean, wow, yeah, they are almost cooked. They are almost cooked. It's unbelievable. They sit 8th. They sit 8th at the moment, but yeah, they have not had a good couple weeks. And yeah, really, you could almost say it's season over. I mean, it just doesn't feel like they could make finals at this rate, the way that they're playing. And yeah, as for the Saints, they sit 14th. I don't think they'll be playing either, so it's, yeah, really going to be more about Port here. I mean, can they keep their season alive? I mean, versing the Saints won't be easy. I reckon this will be another low-scoring game, which is, yeah, going to be, yeah, really interesting. Really unpredictable. Can't expect much to happen from this game. But tipping this one is really hard, because I can see both teams winning this one. And yeah, this one was hard to tip, but I feel like if Port could get a win, it could be from this one. And yeah, that's where my tip is going. If Port don't get this win, then they are done. They put them off the book. Just retire. I don't know what more to say. But yeah, I'm giving them one more chance. They surely could have a chance to win this one. And yeah, that's the tip that I'm going with. Yeah, I'm predicting the margin to be 12 points. And I'm rating this game an 81. Now looking at the next game, and we are back at the G on the Sunday afternoon game. It's between Richmond and Carlton, playing at the G. And let's start with Carlton here. What a big week it's been. I mean, overall, the past couple of rounds have been phenomenal by them. They sit 2nd, and yeah, they deserve to. They've been really strong. Almost on par with Sydney, but Sydney are much better. I mean, Sydney smashed Carlton when they met in round 11. So yeah, really, Carlton should finish 2nd. And as for Richmond, they had a bye last week, so they last played in Dusty's 300th. So yeah, they haven't had the best season. They sit 17th, and yeah, it's been hard to get any wins for them. But overall, this rivalry, we've seen it in round 1, and yeah, the last time they met, it was only a 5-point margin, so yeah, it's definitely an interesting one. But with injuries Richmond have, it might be different here, but Carlton are way in form here, and yeah, this is going to be really important for them if they want to finish top 2. So yeah, not much here really here to say. I mean, I think this will be more one-sided than we think here. So yeah, I'm going to tip Carlton here to get this win by 34 points, and I'm rating this game as 77. Now heading to the last Sunday game, the last game of the round, and yeah, this one is going to be big. This one's going to be pretty big. It's between West Coast and Hawthorn, playing at Optus Stadium, and I don't know about you guys, but this one's got me hyped. I mean, starting with Hawthorn here, they are on a streak after they lost that game against Port by a point. Yeah, they've been on a 4-game winning streak, and they are just climbing up their way towards the 8. And as for the West Coast, they haven't had their best year. They probably expected a couple more wins, but they haven't been bad. I mean, their performances have been pretty good for the way they are. But they're back at home. The crowd will be there. The home crowd will definitely bring some influence into this game. And yeah, I could see both teams win this one. Hawthorn could just gain an early advantage and just take the lead, whereas West Coast could just bring the crowd into it and bring their team home. And yeah, this one just... yeah, this will be really interesting. I mean, this is a must-win for Hawthorn here. And yeah, what a way to end the round. I mean, this is going to be, yeah, a great game to watch. I'm hyped for it. And yeah, although I could see West Coast win this one, most of the odds are going towards Hawthorn, which is where my last tip is going to go. This will be a really big test for Hawthorn, I reckon. I mean, they can only win from here. They can't really lose much now. They are pretty behind on the ladder, but a couple more wins and they'll get closer. So I think Hawthorn will get the job done by 15 points in a close one. And yeah, I'm rating this game an 89. And just like that, that is my round 16 tips done and dusted. A lot of analysis, but the top 8 is starting to shape up, and we'll see how these games go. And we'll see if anything dramatic happens. So I'll leave it here for today. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next time. Bye bye.